Hello and welcome to the Daily Friday Podcast. It is Tuesday, April 21st, and we have another incredible episode for you as always. Rusty Featherstone stopped by and we talked everything under the sun. The Onion purchased Infowars, and Tim Heidecker is going to be the new Alex Jones. A robot beat the record for a half marathon. We're kind of cooked. The founder of SantaCon was a con artist. It was right there in the name. And a guy pulled off the greatest Lego scam of all time. Guys, you're going to love it. It's going to be an incredible episode. Let's get into it. We have joining the podcast today our most frequent guest ever, Rusty Featherstone himself.
Thank you.
Give it up for Rusty.
Thank you for having me. This is my favorite podcast at this company to do.
More than your own.
To.
Got it. I've never listened
just to be a part of.
I understand that, and I get that feedback a lot. Before we get into our top 5 stories, Rusty, you have a quick boots on the ground reporting from Coachella.
Yep.
Give us the high level. You were here last weekend.
Yep.
Weekend 2.
Went weekend 2. It's kind of where the real music heads hang out.
Oh yeah, get the influencers out of there.
Yeah, it was so funny. A lot of the people there were like, yeah, I love this weekend. Like, there are no fucking influencers here. What do you do for work again? I was like, investment bank. So you asked me, you said, do I have any Coachella news? I can tell you a few things. It's mostly celebrity based. Halsey was there.
What?
And so a lot of people, myself included, maybe don't know what she looks like out in the wild.
Fair.
I love her music.
Yeah.
Could not pick her out of a lineup. I saw this blonde woman. I don't even really remember this. So this is, maybe she was blonde, maybe she wasn't.
Okay.
I was just told this happened.
Okay.
Saw a woman eating a pizza. I had not seen a pizza stand. So I went up to her and like put my hand on her shoulder. I was like, hey, excuse me, that looks lovely. Like, where did you get that pizza?
Yeah.
She was like, oh, it's like right there. And I walked away and I came back and I was like, dude, I found pizza. And they were like, yeah, Halsey just told you where it was. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Shout out Halsey.
I ran into my boy Jaden Smith.
Wow.
We're sitting on a bench and he's standing right next to us.
Did he perform or he was just
there. We were kind of,
I will say he seems like the kind of guy that would be at Coachella.
He was just hanging out. He was rolling like 6 security guards deep. It was pretty boss.
I'm surprised it's that few.
I said to my buddy, I was like, Jaden Smith is the like creative director of Christian Louboutin, right?
Oh, yes, he is.
My buddy was like, no, he's not. And so I went up to him and I was like, Jade, my buddy doesn't believe me that you have like a job, like outside. And he was like, yeah, I'm the creative director of.
Was he laughing about it? Or
no,
he was like kind of pissed. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
people don't think I have a job?
Thank you for having my back. Like,
Hell
we had
yeah.
like kind of like a sweet moment. He was like, I do. I'm the creative
All
director.
right, breaking news. Jaden Smith is employed for this podcast.
Per Rusty.
Per Daily Friday source Rusty. All right, guys, we're going to get into top 5 stories of the week. Rusty, you are here with us today.
Yes.
Your co-host Willie's off running a marathon.
Yep.
Speaking of marathons.
Yeah.
The first story of the week, a humanoid robot named Lightning has not only run a half marathon, but he has broken the world record for the fastest time ever by over 6 minutes.
Okay.
Lightning was developed by the Chinese smartphone maker Honor. He finished the 13-mile run in Beijing in 50 minutes and 20 seconds. Last year's robot finished.
He finished the entire marathon in
the half marathon in 50 minutes, which breaks the world record by 6 minutes. It was previously 56. Last year, the fastest robot finished in 2 hours and 40 minutes. So they are getting faster.
Whoa. This is not the first robot to run one?
This is not the first robot to run one, but this is the fastest who
robot.
Broke the human record for half marathon time.
Okay, I have a thought.
Yes.
Imagine being the guy who held the record before this robot, and last year being like, they fucking tried to take me down. Tried to take me down with a robot.
That was 2 hours faster than them.
I'm faster than a robot.
Here's the thing. I don't find this impressive at all. Like a car is faster than a human. Like who gives a shit? Like
it's a good point.
This is a robot built to run a half marathon. The human body was not built to run a half marathon. It arguably was not built at all to run a half marathon. It's bad for you.
Yeah.
There's also there's a highlight tape of all the other robots that did not do well.
Whoa. Is this race only robots?
Yes, I should probably introduce that information as well.
Got it.
This was part of a race run entirely by robots. About 40% of the robots were autonomous. The rest were controlled remotely, which again feels like that shouldn't count.
Doesn't count at all.
The winner was autonomous.
The winner was autonomous.
By that logic, if it's controlled remotely, then like car is also a robot.
Yeah, or drone.
Like a Waymo.
A drone
Waymo
could run
could win this marathon.
Exactly. Like who gives
Waymo's
a fucking
technically a
shit?
robot.
Yeah. There's a lot of footage of these guys just eating shit. I think we don't have anything to be worried about yet.
I know this isn't a nuanced take about this whole AI and robot thing.
Yeah.
Have we learned nothing? We're gonna if it's that fast, the second it learns like, archery or something, then we're in some sort of like civil war, and
That's a good point because
I'm shocked you're not worried about it.
You're right, and I'm shocked as well. And maybe I haven't thought deeply enough about it. And I could take that lesson from you.
It doesn't have stamina either. It's just
it doesn't get tired.
Down.
Right, yeah, right. To me, it's like, to me, that's what's not impressive about the half marathon is like you're not sprinting fast. You just don't get tired because you're a robot.
I have a question.
But this is an interesting point. We're like, why are we training robots physically? Robots should not physically be able to do anything besides replace our job. Like, replace the jobs we don't want to do.
But think about it. When this thing gets like, they probably took him straight from the finish line to like an Amazon factory.
True.
And like every packages are going out faster than they've ever gone out before.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Have you seen that photo of like the first woman who ran the Boston Marathon?
No.
And like spectators are like running onto the course and like punching her and like trying to like get her to not be able to run the marathon because at the time
they weren't allowed.
They weren't allowed to run. Or so do you think like when the first robot gets entered in the
I'm
Boston
sure the men
Marathon,
have their reasons, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, she was probably getting a little mouthy or something, or like maybe she was a little too cocky.
100%.
Do you think like when the first robot runs a human marathon, spectators are going to be running out like kicking it and like throwing beer?
I personally will.
I would. I'd dump a beer on it.
Yeah, for Willie, dude.
Are we going to look back on this and be like, these guys were like bigots for like hating robots?
I kind of agree.
Are we like
these clips might age poorly?
Are we on the wrong side of history right
I'm
now?
happy to be on the wrong side of history. I've been on the wrong side of history many times, and I will again.
I agree. I've rarely been on the right side.
Exactly.
There's not been much history for me that I've commented on, but the stuff I have commented on, I think I probably was on the wrong side.
100%. It's a volume game. Shots on goal.
Right.
Speaking of being on the wrong side of history,
okay.
The Onion has officially purchased Infowars after an 18-month process and will be run by creative director Tim Heidecker. Do you know who Tim Heidecker is?
He's
the guy from Tim and Eric. So he is going to be the lead face of the new Infowars, which is run by The Onion. He's going to be playing Alex Jones, which is fucking hilarious.
I like that.
I love that. So it's been nearly 18 months since The Onion originally purchased Infowars. This was in a bankruptcy sell for Alex Jones to help pay the victims of the Sandy Hook parents. He owed them over $1 billion that he's not paid any money to, right? So they sold Infowars in a blind sale that The Onion ended up winning, but then he protested it because he thought it was like a fraudulent auction. Eventually they purchased it.
You can't protest anything if you owe anyone $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't want to hear any protest.
Who's paying for the legal fees of you appealing that process? That doesn't make any sense to me.
So how is he getting away with not paying anything?
Because he's saying he doesn't have any money to pay things. And they're saying like, okay, then sell your things. And he doesn't want to sell his things. I don't fucking know. So Tim Heidecker is going to be running this. Here's a fun fact about The Onion. 70,000 people subscribe to The Onion and receive the physical copy of The Onion. We're going to play a fun little game here.
I love games.
Okay? So with the purchase of Infowars, The Onion will be receiving some of the domain names that Infowars originally owned before the sale. Number 1. StartHavingKids.com.
I'm going to go real.
That is real. We are pro-children at Infowars. Number 2, GayFrogs.com.
I'm going to go real as well. I think wasn't his theory that like the water is turning the frogs gay?
That was his theory. That is a fake name.
Fuck,
I tricked you.
Is just Gay
Smoke
Frog?
screen.
Who owns it?
I don't know.
If it's up for grabs, we might need to get out of here.
FightChineseVirus.net.
Gotta be real.
Yeah, that's real as fuck.
Gotta be real.
That's me.
I know that
because
I was bidding against him, and his pockets
that
were
son
a little
of a
deeper
bitch.
than mine.
DeepState.com.
Real?
That's fake. That was a little too obvious.
That one's not even like silly though.
It's not silly.
Okay.
Yeah. So sorry, my mistake.
Okay.
Too real, too fake so far. This is a fun one. ObamaSlave.net.
So now I got to go to into my fourth grade citing brain when I was learning how to cite.
Yep.
Com.com is a business.
Yep.
Gov is obviously the government. Net, I don't remember. Net might just be like an UNC.
So you're saying that's a totally normal domain, but the net is what you're
I'm trying
throwing you off?
I'm trying to work backwards. Hit me one more time.
Obamaslave.net.
Real. I don't think you would.
What do you guys think that's for? Like people that
I think it's better to have it and not need it.
Exactly. I just would rather.
In case something happens, I'd rather own it.
You want to sit on that name. Lockerup.com.
Real. Gotta be real.
Fake. I keep getting you with the two obvious ones. All right, here's one. Meatspin.com.
The question is, did he buy it?
Do you know what Meatspin.com is?
I'm familiar with Meatspin.com.
Okay, good.
I'm going to say fake.
Fake. He does not own it, but it is a real website.
It is real, yeah.
Shout out to The Onion for locking out Infowars. We support you in everything you do. Here's our third story that I actually picked specifically for you, Rusty. A 28-year-old man in California has pulled off the biggest Lego scam of the decade. You're a big Lego guy.
Very.
Here's his scam. He would purchase expensive sets of Legos, remove the pieces, and then replace them in the box with dry pasta in the bags. And then he would return the Lego box and keep the pieces. He did this over 70 times, $34,000 of value.
It looks like he was just holding on to them, or was he reselling?
He would buy it,
right?
Take out the pieces,
sell
and then return the thing, but he would keep the drive, and then he would then get refunded. So he would build the Lego set on his own. When you return,
how's he making money on it?
He's not making money. He's just getting it for free.
Got it.
So he's basically
he is a real Lego head. It's not like he's just sort of.
It's sort of a victimless crime. I mean, outside of the company of Lego,
and maybe any child who
purchased the thing, but I think
for
Lego
Christmas
would
opening it up and it's fucking Goya pasta and
right.
stuff. We've all wanted to steal Legos.
Yep.
It's a part of your brain you have to just shut off because we all go through it every day. That's Lego's too expensive. Do I pay my rent? Do I buy a new Lego set? Here's the thing. This is the kind of guy who gives us real builders, or I guess he's a real builder. He gives us good Lego guys a bad name. This is why we have a bad rap out in the streets.
Not all Lego guys.
Not all Lego guys.
So you're saying as a Lego head, this is bad for your community.
We don't claim him.
We don't claim him. We shun him.
We do not claim him.
Now you're a professional Lego guy, right?
I'm a sponsored brick builder.
And they said you weren't an influencer at Coachella.
Dude, I believe I'm the first brickcraft, or I know I'm the first brickcraft pro.
Whoa.
I turned pro almost
That's crazy,
a year
bro.
ago.
Damn.
And yeah.
So you lost your college eligibility.
I'm not allowed to go. I mean, with NIL deals, it's hard to say, what could happen in the future. But as of right now, I'm not allowed to go back and play NCAA.
Okay,
I can play club.
Well, you can play club, of course.
Yeah.
At the club. Club at the D1 level.
But
you can't play D1.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so fuck this guy because this is putting a bad name for guys like Rusty who are pro Lego builders.
If I went and bought a Lego set and I got dried pasta.
Yeah.
And I saw this title, I would go to this jail that he's in.
Sure.
I would befriend some sort of gang.
Of course.
Some gang that he's not in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say, I'll give you $10,000 if you kill this guy.
Clip it. He's going to make Jan 6 look like a tea party. All right, let's go to our next story. Speaking of scammers, our fourth story of the day, the founder of SantaCon was accused of siphoning $1 million in charity funds from the event.
Right.
The word con is in the name.
Right.
I mean, how are people surprised by this?
It's right in front of you.
It's right in front of you the entire damn time. Stefan Pildes has been charged with 1 count of wire fraud, stealing over $1 million from charities, and the FBI is asking victims to come forward. So basically all of New York City has been victimized by SantaCon people at some point, and now he's victimizing the charities as well. Can I just get ahead of this? I did not know that this was for charity at all.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know there was an organization behind it. Who's giving money?
I actually
you just dress up like Santa. And
I thought it was like a group chat that was like, this is the weekend, we're doing SantaCon.
I just thought you just go out to the bar. I'm going to be honest. I know dozens of women that do SantaCon every year.
Yes.
And I've never once heard of any money exchanging hands. If you're giving money to SantaCon.
Yeah, that is a good question.
You know what? They probably raise money. Like people donate
to like rent out the bar
or to the charity. I don't be like.
Yeah,
if you want to be a part of the official thing, like I can't imagine the official SantaCon is any more fun than the rogue one.
I lived in New York City for my 20s. I did this 2-3 times, maybe 4. I don't remember money ever exchanging hands or even knowing that was an option. So I do apologize to the charities involved. You could have had like $60 from me.
Also, only one count.
That's it.
He just one time was like $1 million.
Here's what he spent. All right, cool.
Pretty cut and dry
he
case.
Spent it on New Jersey lakefront property renovations, concert tickets. Concerts are expensive. Luxury vacations, extravagant meals, and luxury vehicles. I would say that's my top 5 things I would spend scam money on. Luxury vacation.
I don't want to compliment this guy. Obviously, we should not be stealing from charity. We should not be committing wire fraud, anything like that. He really stretched $1 million.
That's a good question. Like a luxury vacation, that could go for 6 figs already. That's 10% of your budget.
A renovation on your house, easy.
Yeah. Concert tickets,
luxury car.
I mean,
luxury vehicles, right? Like you can't get a luxury vehicle for less than $100,000.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to compliment him for being economical, but he could have stolen a lot more.
If I had a budget of $1 million, I would give it to this guy to manage.
He did it very efficiently. I don't think I could make $1 million go that far.
Where does this rank amongst your scanners? I'm going to give you 5 scammers.
Okay.
Billy McFarland, Firefest.
He's one of the worst because it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I think he thought that he would pull it off.
I like a scammer who did something successfully.
Like
he just like was bad at business.
I agree with you. Like I've always not supported him, but I always defended him being like, I think he actually thought he would pull it off.
He's just a dumb guy.
Tinder swindler. That was devious. Anna Delvey.
Yep.
Epstein. Would you say he was a scammer or people got what they signed up for?
Oh, Lord above.
Madoff?
Here's my thing with Epstein.
What's your thing with Epstein? When you zoom out on a macro level.
Here's my thing with Epstein. To call Epstein a scammer would be a gross underselling of the crime he committed. I don't even want to put him on this list because...
Well, he's your bottom 5 scammer.
Well,
if he's 5, he's
here's
number 5.
The deal. Are we going like, how good of a scammer was he, or what are we talking? Because all these other guys, yes, scammers. Epstein,
scam.
That'd be like calling.
Say what you want about Epstein, but he was an honest businessman.
That'd be like calling Buzz Aldrin like a pilot. Like I feel like we're underselling what.
Yeah, he was doing a lot more.
Yeah.
No, here's what I'm gonna say. This guy is worse than Billy McFarland because he did it on purpose, and let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our final story of the day. An 11th scientist who did research on UFOs and alien life has gone missing in the United States.
Okay.
They discovered this recently. Since 2004, there have been 10 American scientists. So this is since 2024, 11 total. There have been 10 American scientists gone missing or die who had access to classified nuclear or aerospace material.
Okay.
The White House is now investigating. Trump said, I hope it's random. We're going to know in the next week and a half. I just left a meeting on it. Pretty serious stuff.
First, how does Trump know he's going to know in a week and a half?
That's so true. And like, why are they just now being like, oh yeah, we should look into this?
That's pretty, he's like, that's pretty crazy.
Thank God these people on Twitter brought this up, but I can now look at it.
I have 2 theories, and you guys can tell me which one you think seems more reasonable.
Okay.
I think there's a chance aliens came down.
Yes.
And we're like, these guys
know what they're doing,
know what's up. Let's take them for our own purposes.
Or do you think they said they know too much? We have to stop them before they catch up to us.
You think the aliens?
Yeah, the aliens did that.
I think if the aliens thought they know too much, we have to stop them, wipe their memory. If I know anything about aliens, that's like one of the first pieces of technology they get their hands on. I think they'd probably Men in Black them.
50 First Dates them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of husbands like, dude, my wife
getting 10-second Tom'd. I think the more likely option is these people are like, well, this is pretty weird. Like, I'm going to tell everyone about this, and the government just shoots them with a gun.
Yeah, I think that's probably more likely, but I don't know. If the aliens approached you and said, dude, you're a fucking genius, like you're awesome, come with us, you can't tell your family or friends, but you're gonna come with us, it's gonna be the adventure of a lifetime, right? You are the most incredible human we know,
right? I'd say you guys haven't seen very many people.
I was like,
I'd be like,
sure?
if you guys think I'm great, I'm like bottom 5%.
No, but they were like, no, we legitimately have, and your specific way of being, like,
I'd go with them, no questions asked.
Yeah, I'm very immune. Like, I'm not immune to flattery.
Am I gonna be like their king, or am I just like a guy?
They're just like, dude,
because I don't want to be doing like grunt work. Like, I can't be like a paper pusher. But I'd love to. I'd love to go check out outer space and maybe have them drop me off like on the way back.
That'd be sick. Couple months.
I'd be like, I won't tell a soul.
So you would do that to Flan? You do that to your family? Just let them.
Can I tell
wonder?
them like, yo, I'm going on a trip. I'll be back in 6 months.
No. Fine. Yes.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I'd still fucking do it. Fuck them.
Honestly, I've been looking for an excuse to bail on a lot of people anyway. So
yeah, I mean, this is a scary thing that we're talking about here. I don't know. I don't want to comment on it, but it's like, this is one of these things where, like, on Twitter,
right,
people talk about it and they sound insane, and then it's like, oh yeah, we actually are looking into it.
If you want to do any of these jobs, you're a fool, and you're gonna go missing.
All right, and that's why we're never gonna go to the moon again, because it's too damn scary. All right, guys, that was our top 5 stories to bring up at the office this week. We're gonna kick it over some segments. This is our following up on this segment, clavicular. The clavicular corner.
Yep.
Did you see that he overdosed and on stream?
We're red-blooded Americans.
Obviously.
He
He immediately left the hospital to then go launch his club that people can live stream at. His PR man dropped him. So Clavicular has the PR guy that does like Adam Friedland, like other big celebrities. He's a very good PR guy. Kind of why it's a psyop
as well.
Yeah, kind of why he's like been so famous. His PR rep said, I won't work with you until you stop doing drugs. He's still going to do the drugs.
Got it.
He is actually today, and I don't know if this is real or not, so this might be not real. He announced he's having a 500-girl modeling competition, and the winner gets to have his child.
What?
The winner gets to get pregnant by him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. When is this happening?
Wait, Flan? Wait, Flan, when are you going out of town? Why is my wife not responding? This is what he says.
Do you want kids? Yes, I want to have kids. Dude, I need to have kids. I need to have kids yesterday. I've been wanting to figure that out.
He said, I want to have kids. I've been wanting to figure that out. I'm trying to get on.
Do you think he means like how to do it?
Yeah,
He's like this extremely attractive man. Seems to be like, a relatively, I was gonna say normal, but like not normal. I meant like normal, like he has
access to women, and he has access to the information on how to impregnate them.
Yes, but he just hasn't figured it out yet.
He's like, I've been meaning to get on that. It's on my list. Let's give away some awards to wrap up the episode.
Okay.
This award has 2 contestants. This is the Graceful Landing of the Week award. First contestant goes to the hot air balloon with 13 people that landed in the backyard of someone in California.
Holy shit.
On their birthday. An emergency crash landed into the backyard, which was just someone's backyard, which, by the way, it's not like a huge backyard.
Right.
It's a pretty standard home.
I'm going to be honest.
It's just tight quarters.
It looks pretty quaint.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a very good job by the pilot. The couple that was living there just walked outside and they saw them in the backyard like, hey. This feels like the plot of like a Roald Dahl book. You know what I mean? Like the balloon that landed in the backyard.
The day my lawn became a hot air balloon. There we go.
Write that down.
Just took me a second.
Our second contestant for Graceful Landing of the Week, the parachute dangler from the Virginia Tech spring football game. Did you see this video?
Did.
A man parachuted, and he's okay. He parachuted into the spring football game and landed on the scoreboard.
How was he okay?
I don't know how he's okay, but this is why we have preseason, right? To practice these
right.
things.
This is when you work the kinks out.
Get the kinks out. Make the mistakes in April.
Thank
not in
God
October.
He didn't fall to his... How did they get him?
I don't know. That's a really embarrassing moment, though, because you're probably dangling up there for a while.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It probably hurts his crotch so bad.
Who would you give that award to?
I mean, gotta be the hot air balloon lady.
Yeah, much more graceful. Let's click at our next award. Most relatable headline of the week.
Okay.
RFK Jr. once chopped off a dead raccoon's penis to study later while on a family road trip. We've all been there before. Why else would you go on a family road trip if not to have a dead raccoon's penis to chop off to study later? He's had stories about him like killing a bear, this raccoon
bringing it
penis.
into Central Park.
Yeah,
he's got something going on. I'm shocked. I'm shocked he's not a serial killer, because whenever you hear about people that have like these fascinations with like dead animals, like roadkill, they always end up going serial killer. Maybe something to look into.
Also, by the way, are we confident that he's not a serial killer? I mean, it's always on the table with this guy.
Everything I've learned about RFK has made me more concerned that we live. I'm worried about running into it.
These are the things that he's admitted to us. Like all of the things that we've heard about, he has been like self-reported. So I can only imagine what we have not heard about. Diva of the week goes to the volleyball player from Northridge College. Did you see this video?
No.
This guy is the fucking man. I love this guy. Watch this. Spikes it.
I've seen a lot of these guys. Why do they do that?
Because he's the man, dude.
No, totally. But like, it's a fairly common celebration. Unless I just keep seeing this guy, they all have enough sass to fill a room. Like, is it the same guy I keep seeing?
I think it's the same guy to see room. He is getting up there. So shout out to that guy.
Is he gay, you think?
I think he probably is gay.
Because if not, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, like the definitely real PR stunt of the week, Diana Rossini. After all this stuff came out with Vrabel, a story came out that she saved an elderly man and his dog in a car accident shortly after resigning from the job in the Mike Vrabel photo scandal. Breaking news. Yeah, it's like, by the way, there's no way anyone reporting this story besides Diana Rossini's team.
1,000.
Yeah, it's like
it's not news.
I know how to get out of this situation is the man and his dog that I saved, and she might have done it.
What world did her PR team be like? People will care about this enough that they'll forget about the only interesting story,
right? And not immediately see through this,
right?
It's been a long NFL offseason. Like, nothing's going on in the NFL besides this.
Yeah.
And they're like, this should be enough to satiate it.
Did they get to the bottom of like...
She resigned.
Got it. Got it.
So...
Is that admitting guilt?
I think it sort of is.
Right. Because if you like...
And now it's become a thing where people are like, a lot of these male reporters get sources through their own nefarious ways. Not sexual, but...
What do they
maybe
do?
Sexual. We don't know.
What do they do?
I don't know. Just like buy beers for the guy and he'll... It's like...
It
started a whole conversation on like what's the line in journalism.
Yep.
You know,
if buying another guy a beer is equivalent to cheating on your wife, I've cheated on my wife 100,000 times.
100%. You're Rusty fucking Ranks beers.
Rusty Ranks beers.
That's why the aliens want to take you up with them.
They want to share a cold one.
All right, last award of the week: the best start to a marriage. Now, Rusty, if you were on your wedding day and you look at your wife the way that sprinter Noah Lyles looked at his bride, Janelle Lyles.
Yep.
You might not make it down the aisle that day.
No.
This guy's an Olympic sprinter. He turns around, looks at her dress, and just like starts laughing at her.
What did he say? Like, oh, Lord?
He's
something?
like, oh, God, I can't believe you went with that one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. You went with the princess
wow.
guy. I don't care if you turn around and you hate that dress. You fall to your knees and you start sobbing.
I know.
If I had that reaction to Flan... If I walked into a room and Flan was in sweatpants and hadn't showered for 4 weeks, and I had that reaction, I'd be in big trouble. You have to always be
especially
excited.
On your wedding day, and like
yes.
My question is like, I think this was the only reason we have this video is because they posted it. Right? Like they posted it. This is the wedding videographer took this footage.
I think she probably wants to get it out there so that when she divorces him, hopefully they get a sympathetic judge who will be like, oh, I remember you on your wedding day.
Oh, your
I hope she gets
laughed
90% of your money.
Yeah, I love. He's like, we're supposed to spin in this dress. We're supposed to dance in this.
Yeah,
it's like, relax, dude. We're gonna kick it over to our fuck, marry, kill segment. We're gonna take 3 people from the news and decide if we would marry them, kill them, or make love to them.
You see that Ice Spice got into a fight at a McDonald's?
I did see this.
Yeah.
With the fan here, so I don't know if you guys have seen the
good for her
footage already.
Honestly, like in a world where celebrities are just like untouchable, like she's kind of keeping it real. She's going to McDonald's in the first place.
Yep.
Right.
Already high on my marriage list.
Next person is, you see Dylan Sprouse?
Yes.
held
a robber,
or
at
what is it? A trespasser at gunpoint. This headline kills me because it says the Sweet Life star. Like this was like years and years ago.
Yeah, that was so long ago. But I mean, he did great stuff. He was also in Big Daddy.
He was
true.
in Big
Yeah.
Daddy.
He was in Big Daddy half the time.
He was like the go-to young twin at the time.
And then this other one are these robbers from this thing called Operation Bar Crawl or Bear Crawl. Did you guys see?
I saw this a while ago.
It's 3 people in California. They did like an insurance fraud thing where they dressed up as a bear and destroyed a bunch of cars and then filed a claim to make some money back. And they used this bear costume to dress up as the bears.
Okay.
Got it.
So those are just
So these are people I would marry because they know how to bring money in. They would support our family.
Okay.
I would marry the scammers, right?
Okay.
This is an easy way. I have a lot of expenses.
Okay.
Trying to decide if I would fuck, honestly, Dylan Sprouse.
It's pretty sexy.
Pretty sexy.
Pretty sexy.
And I don't want to get in the whole thing where I'm saying I would kill Ice Spice. I might have to kill Ice Spice.
I'm shocked.
You would say,
mine's almost the complete opposite of that.
yeah.
I'd
Well, let's hear it.
I'd kill the bear suit guys.
Okay.
I
Because
like
they're bad scammers.
I like people following the law. I would not like to have sex with a scammer at all. I would definitely would not welcome them into my marriage. I will say really quickly though, like they like costume play, so like it keeps things interesting. It's a
If
good
you
point.
are married to them, that
it's a damn good. Yeah, they have access to
every time.
clearly a pretty good props department.
Yeah,
I'd say I'd make love to Ice Spice. I think that if I was out at dinner and I saw a little cat fight, I might get a little frisky. And then I think I'd marry Dylan Sprouse because I would be able to sleep soundly knowing he's got that thing on him.
and you could spend holidays with Cole. All right, guys, that's all the news that's fit to podcast this week. Rusty, thank you for coming along.
Thank you for having me.
As always, have an incredible day and go Jets. Go Knicks.